Hello. Surviving Mars has been relaunched fairly recently, so I thought I'd have a go at it. Um, I'm just going to play probably a standard game. Options are I'm recording in 1080p. All I have changed is I've turned off the music for our hosts, and I've turned off the voice, which gives you sort of warnings and stuff, which you can see on the screen anyway. It makes me jump, so I turned it off. I've done some playtests and it's a bit buggy, as we shall see. Probably minor bugs, nothing too terrible. Well, except phantom tourists appearing and disappearing along with their rocket. But other than that, nothing game breaking anyway. Gonna start, and we'll get on with it now. Do I leave it? The initial challenge is relatively easy. 30 billion of funding, lots of rockets. This is probably how most people will start playing the game, I think, so I'll start there too. Okay, and we'll just do that, I think. You have lots of possible mission sponsors, all with different amounts of money, usually less. Different commanders and various random mysteries and stuff. There are some game rules which you can adjust. I'm tempted to turn off politics and asteroids and underground because they're a bit of a distraction from the general game, but I think for the purposes of showing the game, I'll stick with them all. We'll just see how it goes. Is it going? New game. Next. Here we go. Oh, straight away, let's see what we can load up. Liberty 1. I might rename some of these rockets. Oh, it's full already. So we're getting 15 polymers, 15 machine parts, 10 electronics, 6 drones, 4 orbital probes, a commander, an explorer, and a transport, 1 drone hub, 1 moisture vaporator, that's nowhere near enough, 1 advanced Stirling generator. Ooh, which heats the surrounding area when open. That's a special ability. Fine, well, we'll just go with it and see where we end up. Hopefully on Mars. Select a landing spot. Some metals, plenty of concrete, plenty of water. Oops. You can choose anywhere, but that looks reasonable. It's the very first one. Lots of metals there, lots of concrete. There's loads, okay. I'm going here. Could do with more metals. But go. We'll see. We'll see. The first thing to do is to figure out where to land. Welcome to Mars, Commander. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo, our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavour will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. So we've got to sort it out, build a dome somewhere. Oh, tutorial. I should have turned it off, really. Go away. This tooltip is in the way. Well, I can see some concrete there, so let's start. Go away. Can I turn off the tutorial? Because I don't want it. Options. Gameplay, is it in here somewhere? Terraforming hints. Off, off. I hope that does it. Apply. Back. Close. You never know. Immediately scans a sector, so it's hinting here, isn't it? But we'll be in a restricted area because we can't get through these mountains. Underground entrance. Anomaly and water. %46 buildable area. Okay, that's our basic probes, but you can scan on. It'll chug away in the background, scanning these things for us. So where to land? We will need some concrete. We'll need water, but we do have moisture vaporator, but maybe somewhere over here near this stuff would be useful. There's an underground entrance up there. Let's go down and have a look. Just come back just in case I'm being a complete idiot. There's lots of space here. There's more space here, but if we're restricted to an area like this, we might be short of metals because we'll have to get some terraforming done and build a ramp down here fairly quickly, I think. Maybe down there looks like it's doable. Maybe it's even navigable, I don't know. I'm gonna, because we're gonna have room for a dome. We've got lots of rubble here, so, which is going to be in our way basically. So let's just stick the rock. How much water have we got? Tons. Some. Okay. I'm just going to land the rocket. We'll hope for the best, right? Something like that. So let's see what we've got. One commander with some drones in it. We're going to have to store resources in somewhere, so first thing I'm going to do is make a universal depot. Up here near the rocket somewhere. And it'll start unloading the rocket and piling stuff into there. I think the rocket has some drones. Has 6. And our commander says it's okay, it's got 4 drones out of 8 possible. Right. This thing. I'll pick up some resources. We'll need some metals, right? Anything, right? And unload them in here somewhere, right? Okay. An explorer. Go and scan that anomaly. It might be something handy. Got a notification. The underground. We discovered a deep pit that connects to a network of caverns and lava tubes. We'll need to research the low G shaft tunneling tech to build an elevator. Right. Research. Gum. Looks like we've got that. We're partway through that, so we might as well continue it. Extractor amplification. We have some research provided by sponsor by 100. Well, that looks like worth doing pretty quickly. Now the elevator, this is the one it wants us to do. Let's do it. So actually we don't have much choice. We've got to do these things if we want to get the rest by the looks of it. We have that shuttle hub. Ah, excellent. The flying shuttles are really useful. And a Stirling generator. Okay, good. I want more research from the Explorer as well. So okay. We might as well add it to the list. Okie dokie. Close. You can see there's lots of random stuff available for us. Right. So what do we need to do? I think first of all we're going to need some concrete. The rocket doesn't come with any. Production. Concrete extractor. We will need also some electricery. I could just use an advanced Stirling generator. Generates plenty of power. We're going to need lots of power if we're going to be building domes and stuff. Maintenance 2 polymers. Maintenance 1 metal. This uses machine parts. It's all a bit difficult. Let's use the Stirling generator. Why was there an up arrow there? Heats the surrounding area when opened. Nice. Do I need it to be able to do that? Probably not. But we have the prefab, so let's get on with it, eh? Not too close to the concrete, because it'll get annoyed by the dust. Let's stick it down here somewhere. We need a battery to store the power. Stick that there. And a power cable. Okay. And hopefully our guys will come down here and do something. Oh, we need to be a bit further down with our drones. We can speed this up a bit, can't we? And that'll start mining some concrete. And I suppose I should stick some storage. I'll stick a concrete depot down here somewhere so that we're storing that stuff. Okay. And I think I will stick a metals depot over here. Since we're picking it up off the ground. What else do we need? A drone hub would be really nice. Within range to maintain that. I want it in range of the water supply. Looks like we can't be in range of the underground at the same time. That's not the end of the world. And there's more concrete over there. Right. Well, I'm just going to plonk it down right here. Probably in our way for everything. Go. We're also going to need a sensor tower to speed up our scanning. Stick it. It needs electricity. Anomaly analysed. We've collected valuable geographic data at the site of the anomaly. Analysis of the crust yielded rare insights on the geological history of Mars, especially about the ancient, Alphatucana period, in which volcanic activity released immense amounts of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere. Or into the atmosphere, I suppose. Several key hypotheses of the exogeologists were confirmed by our findings. The scientific community praised the findings, raising the status of our mission in the eyes of humanity. Our sponsor committed additional funds. I can get funding, I can get drone hubs. I want moisture vaporators. Unless I do just mine water from the pile that's over there. I'm going to get moisture vaporators anyway. Can't have too much water on Mars. Oh, it's not connected to anything. This is quite true. I built it all the way up there, and my only power supply is down here. Oh, but that's alright. Eureka! What's this? Our scientific analysis servers have just crashed. We tried turning them off and on again, but the problem persisted after reboot. Well, whilst looking for the glitch, your data technicians discovered the possibility to boost the performance of the program by running secondary analytical trials just this once. We can gain sponsor research, per turn that is, or per whatever, sol I suppose. A random tech will be researched for various optimizations, reveal several techs in a random field. I'm going to improve the overall performance because this is for the whole game after all. What else can we build? The shuttle hub for flying shuttles. They are great. They are great. I don't need it right now, but I think I will. Before long. But I don't want to use up resources or that. You're empty now, are you? Yes. We're still scanning places. This tooltip is annoying, it gets in the way. Meteor just crashing down there. Right, okay. I might as well just send you home, right? Ah! We don't have any fuel. We need a fuel refinery building supplied with water. Then, great. Well, in that case, I'm going to build a dome. And then we can attach a fuel refinery to it. We might need to flatten this land to make some space for it. There's rocks in the way, I suspect. We have a prefab for that. What do you think? Dust contamination from the rocket, presumably. Oh, from the concrete. Ah. Where do we want our dome to be? Somewhere around here, obviously. But we need room for more domes and stuff, don't we? Or we wanted maybe to connect up to that later. Somewhere up here? Is there a reason to move it down here? Night time's approaching. And there are some new anomalies. Lovely. Yeah, we don't want the dust contamination from the concrete. If I'm going to put this down, I'll be wanting domes maybe down here and up there and over there. So, or if I put it up here, I can go sideways, which might be a big pit in the ground. Let's go here and see how it goes. Something like that. No cable connection, it was moaning, so we'll stick a cable in. I think that will do it. No blocking objects, was it? stuff. There's a moisture vaporator there. The pipe goes into the top. There's one back there as well. Ta-da! Research points. That's a milestone. What are the milestones? This it? Mission profile. Have 30 colonists is a milestone. I get another prefab. Have Martian-born. Build machine parts, polymer, electronics. Generate 3,000 research per soul. Have 10 Martian-born specialists. I suppose our next target is to get 30 folks on Mars. In fact, is to get any folks on Mars. Oh, the Earth Council is ready to convene for the first time. It's made up from the founding faction and the most important sponsors that will govern the future of Mars. So we have these guys. The Earth Council will disband when we have our own assembly. We have some stuff. What are they doing there? What happens if I click on that? Nothing. Right. Prepare or enact a law. Open the floor to the factions for suggestions on what law to prepare or vote. If the suggestion is taken, the faction will gain approval. Additional rewards for exploring sectors. We're doing that anyway. Prepare the heavy workload policy. Make people work harder. We don't have any people yet. Enact extra scanning as sensor tower usage policy. Doubles the bonus to the sector scanning rate. No, we're exploring sectors anyway, so we might as well have some rewards for it, right? And these are some possible laws. Lovely. Well, we'll prepare that, and hopefully it'll come back to us. Complete the following task in 4 souls to increase Utopia's build a new dome. We've already done that, sorry. God. We'll build a new dome one day, but not on your schedule. Where's my explorer? There's another anomaly up here. That is a research anomaly, meaning we get free research when we've looked at it. Okay, so we have a dome. Stuff is working. We're getting some water supply. 2 water, 1 demand. Not sure what from. Ah, we needed the fuel generator, didn't we, for our rocket? There we are. But we don't have a prefab. No. Well, I'm going to build a landing pad and then we'll start bringing stuff up from Earth. I mean, we can just dump them on the ground like that rocket there, but I think it's nicer to have a little landing pad for a launch. Here? It's quite a good place, near the Universal what's it. We'll probably need more than 1 landing pad, but we'll add them whenever. So I don't have a fuel refinery, right? That's... Where was it? Production. Yeah. Or research low G hydrosynthesis. What am I researching? Not that. Oh, clear allows the clearing of salvaged and destroyed buildings. We will need that. I'm not going to do any terraforming for a while unless I have to. That's another possible thing you can do, of course. Turn the planet into Earth 2. I don't like that rocket name. What shall I call it? Tell me in the comments where these names come from. I'm going to give things names. So what's this? Magellan. There we go. I mean, Liberty is fine, but a bit propagandistic, isn't it, for a rocket? Okay, my Explorer is now adding an extra 100 research per sol. Another 2 anomalies, very nice. Where are they? Here. I think if you shift right click, it adds them to a queue. Well, yes, I think so. That and the queue. Let's see. Well, I need to get this dome inhabitable, don't I? We're going to need some resources too. People have to live somewhere. See, an apartment is good, but you get less comfort. Space, there's 14. Here we can have 24. How many people fit in our rockets? Let's have a look. 12. I'm going to stick an apartment block in there. It's going to be a bit unpleasant for the people. They'll think they're in Worlston or somewhere. Oh, does this dome have a name? Renault? Want it named after a car? What shall I call it? We're going to have a theme. If I can think of enough. We're going to need some food, aren't we? Oh, here we go. Hydroponic farm and ranch. Well, let's have a ranch. Hydroponic farm. We have one. We'll have 2 of those. Just to make sure we get some food. What do we need? If you were living on Mars, what would you want? A research lab. That fits, that's nice. Can I stick a little park down there to fill up the space? Yes. I'll stick a large garden down so that the apartment block isn't so horrible for them. I might have to dig that up when we need more stuff. Oh, anomaly analysed. We found signs of native life. Oh dear. The sensor reading from the anomaly site provided the answer to one of the biggest mysteries about Mars. The explorer examined a mineral cluster and found the preserved remains of microscopic life forms. We've managed to confirm that the deposit originated on Mars and not one of the many asteroids that pockmark the surface of the planet. The team is ecstatic with the find. If there was past life on Mars, perhaps we are not alone in the universe. So we can have 500 million funding or gain 50 applicants. Let's go for money for now. Now we got some bad news. The RC Explorer investigating the anomaly accidentally released a pocket of high-pressure gas. The carbon dioxide erupted, damaging the rover and lifting tons of fine dust into the atmosphere, forming a dust devil. The red planet reminded us how dangerous an alien world would be. Except fierce dust devils to form at the anomaly location. Where is it? And where's our rover? Are you okay? You seem okay. Come back here for now, so I'm reminded to use you every now and then. Right. So we're going to need a fuel thingy from Earth. Let's get some stuff from Earth, shall we? Fuel refinery, 1. That's half of a load. Stirling generators. We don't need them just yet. I think we're generating enough electricity, but we'll certainly use some in the future. Can't fit a polymer factory on here because it's too heavy. Let's just get some stuff. Oh, brilliant. Well, oh, we could stick another little bit on. A drone? Orbital probe? I guess some more drones, I suppose. They're always handy. That's it. 1 drone. Launch. Right. So what are you going to produce for us? Geese, yeah. And chickens are really quick. Rabbits. And turkeys. And you're going to produce some grass, some leaves, and some microgreens. And you'll produce some microgreens and something like that. If we have the staff. You can't get the staff very easily. And there's nobody at the moment, so it's all going to be crop failure. So, that's 6 drones under your control. Why are they under your control? Why don't we just steal them? Actually. Assign to this commander. Assign to this command. Because if we send it back to Earth, they don't need them. I'll give you another one. Any more? It has one somewhere. It's hiding. Oh, there. Oh, yes. I'll assign you to him as well. Right. Okay, our fuel refinery is here. I think we can recycle that. Some metals? Yes, good stuff. So we can add a fuel refinery to the stuff that's here and we'll start refueling our rocket. Not enough power. Well, we'll deal with that whenever. Where can I stick here? Here? I want the pipe things to join up, don't I? So I'll put it there. Not enough power. How much power am I generating? -9. Oh, I can open this. Get double the power. Power demand is 54. Everything is dependent on that one device. New anomaly. We'll go to the planet view. Oh, not that one. That one. There are some more sectors to be scanned. This is not buildable, so I suppose it doesn't. I don't know if that's buildable. I mean, I don't have the bulldozer thing. I think that's in the research, which you have to get somehow. How's the research going? We've done a bit, haven't we? Don't know where the bulldozer thing is. It's probably under the flipping terraforming, isn't it? Self-sufficient lighting. That's useful if we're going to go into the underground at some point. Crowdfunding. Extra money. Yes. Extra extractor power. Better drone hubs, I suppose. We might as well research. I don't know. Stick them in there and just speed up as much as we can. We're doing quite well at the research, actually. It needs to be piped up. Okay. Symbol there means pipes. Trick. Legislative session open. I could just forget the founder stage. That limits the number of colonists you can receive. Or I can have extra funding, extra research. I want extra research. At this stage of the game, it's a maybe. What if I negotiate? Build a security building. Build a new dome. A security building is probably the easiest thing to build. Okay, so I will do that. Do I just vote now? Or do I have to build the building first? Let's build the building first. It seems rational, right? Always demolish it later. There we go. Oh, that hasn't connected you up. What's going on? What's going on? That's connected. Another anomaly has been analysed. Let's go back to the politics first. Oh, I can't, can I? Oh well. Forget that then. Action opportunity. 4 souls to increase China's approval. Build a new dome. I don't think it's going to happen in 4 souls. Anomaly analysed. Our initial spectrographic analysis confirmed it. Chromium. To find such a rich deposit of such a rare metal, important was an understatement. The geological team couldn't wait to get their hands on the samples, but this was going to prevent the engineering team from smelting the materials for their ceaseless operations. The experts at Mission Control argued for hours, but the course of action was clear. Deep rare metals deposit. Ooh. Or reduce the cost of engineering techs by 10%, which goes throughout the whole game. Hmm. My theme at the moment is being research, so there's the ability of the research option. I may be mistaken, but that's what we're going to do. Research complete. Money, or I can make moxies. That might be useful to be able to do that, or I can just push the terraforming a bit and maybe get ourselves a dozer. We might need it to get out of this area. I'm going to start that tree. So can we get some residents? I think we possibly can. Oh, we're not making any surplus water. See, I said you need plenty of water. I mean, we have a load here. What do you think? Does this thing... I think I'm going to do this. No cable connection. It's okay, we're quite close. These rocks are in the way, aren't they? Now, some people make their systems all nice and neat. I'm afraid mine tend to be organic. I lived in London for 47 years. It's not a symmetrical city. It's done on a kind of a commercial basis. If something's handy, they build it there. I'm kind of the same. Now, I'm going to have to get past the old dome here. I can't. That thing. Drone hub. I could just connect it right up to the dome, can't I? There we go. There's only one pipeline. I like things to be a bit redundant, but it's okay. And I could, just for luck, have another moisture evaporator in the system anyway, since I've got these things hanging around. I could just stick one up here. Seems like a good idea to me. Just to be sure. I don't want a cable as well. Well, when it's connected to the dome, it will be connected to a cable. However, redundancy is all nice, so we'll do that. So you might go over there and help. You're within range of the dome anyway, so you don't need to help. But we will need some metals. Where's our little transport device? Metals are getting low. Only 13 left. Only 21 concrete after all this time. Can't see in the dark. Every time I want to use the transport, whenever I'm playing this game, I discover I can't see a darn thing. Right, pipes again. Why are these pipes connecting up? And I would say it's time to get some people in. We've got electricity, we could do with some more. Be on the safe side. I'm going to put down another battery. Make it semi-neat, right? There. And I think we will have a couple of solar panels. Just from the nearby buildings. Yeah, we don't really want that. So what I will do is stick a couple of solar panels down, just so that we're doing a bit more. And we'll stick a couple of wind turbines down as well. Although they use machine parts, which is an absolute pain. Just a couple, so that they're all in one place, so a gigantic meteorite could destroy the lot. Well, usually it'll destroy a couple of things, but we should have a decent surplus by the time they're all built. Are they out of range? Some of them are. That's going to be a nuisance, isn't it? They're all out of range. Hold on. Course. I'm going to not do that. Scrap it. Okay. Scrap it. Now, what's your range? Okay, the battery can be done. Alright, well, sensible thing to do is stick them up here. Right, okay. So where is my transport? Over here, right. Can we get some metals from somewhere? Yeah. Pick up some metals from over here. Or anything else you find. Unload it over here. Rumour. The colony of the USA is going to complete the following milestone: research and breakthrough. Lovely. We don't have any breakthroughs. That's another column. A bit more research. Oh, are you ready? You are refueled. Okay. Ooh. A meteor just smashed this stuff up. Brilliant. We're leaking oxygen and we're leaking water. Drones are on it. That's good. I've achieved a milestone. What milestone? I don't know. I'm going to fix this, I hope. We do have some metals, that's good. We'll be alright. There's nobody to die here anyway. Let's go and get our first founders. Hopefully it'll all be fine by the time they come back. Some non-specialists, some scientists, an officer. I know I've built that building, but higher individual base morale. Oh, that's him. That's not what he does. Geologist. Ooh. We need botanists, I think. Let's filter this stuff. Don't want children, that's true. We don't want seniors. It's already set. Specialisation. I want botanists for the food. And some scientists and whatnot would be good. Ah, we might need a medic or two. I haven't built a medical building, but we probably should. Floors? I don't want anybody with floors. Let's turn them all off. There we go. Don't need vegans. Right, let's see what that does. I don't think we need that many medics. Get rid of a couple. Couple more non-specialists then. It's not a wide range of people, is it? Go. What's up with that? Is it still broken? 2 metal drones? Why are the drones not repairing it? I was just being slow. Maybe they need these metals. So I brought this within range of our metal hub. Okay, they picked them up. They might just do the trick. Are you working? Fantastic. Oh, legislative session open, if I could say it. I wanted to do this, didn't I? Extra research, thank you. I already negotiated and it's worse. What's going on? Cancel that. I want extra research, but it's just take our chances, right? It's passed. There we go. Oh, they want me to research the Mars crowdfunding tech within 4 sols. I don't know if I can manage it, but I'll have a go. What do I get if I do? It improves their approval. Don't know what the good of that is. Are we able to clean up this muck? Yeah. Oh, I don't have a waste dump for the concrete, do I? Just stick it here. Don't know if I need to do this. But I feel it's in the way. My drone's something to do. Let's see what happens. I think they'll fill up the waste dump. Yes, but never mind. Transport is off collecting metals still. Quite a few over here. There's my rocket. It's on its way. Not enough workers, I know that. This is why I turned off the voice. Because it reminds you all the time of something you can see. Having a lot of waste rock, having a lot of waste, can't speak, is handy because you can get a rare metals or a metals extractor ultimately and produce tiny amounts of metal. We don't have any metals around by the looks of it. Oh, there's some anomalies down here. Where's my explorer? There we go. 95%. I'm probably going to find I've missed something really crucial. I have, haven't I, the medical centre. It's not crucial, but handy. A big one. Let's have a big medical centre. Relatively big. Stick it in there. Oh yes, they'll need to eat and stuff, won't they? Let's get a grocer in there, a small one. And a diner to keep them happy. A diner there. A space bar. A small one or a big one? We only need a small one at the moment. We don't need the art store and stuff. They can survive without it. Let's just stick some park in the wasted spaces here. Where's the rocket? Ready to land. Ta-da! A new beginning. Here we come. Fantastic, we'll put them to work. Still nobody wants to work in the bar. I'll name the rocket. Into my secret theme. Don't know if I'm spelling that correctly. I should know what it says. So, do we have some people work? We have one person working there, not a botanist. Some botanists there, botanists there. Nobody there. 2 medics, that's fine. Nobody there. Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet. The next 10 sols will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promises and opportunities. It is now to us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and the future of the human civilization. Even the most epic adventures begin with a single step. Effect: arrival of additional colonists temporarily suspended until the colony proves able to sustain human life. Your founder colonists must survive for 10 sols before additional people can arrive. Hint: the colony will be evaluated positively before the period ends in the event the first human is born on Mars. If you feel you're up to the challenge, try constructing a medical building and raising the comfort of the founders as much as possible with service buildings. I've actually done that. If they're more comfortable, they have more babies. I always thought it was up to, you have to do something else to get babies, but yes, if you've got a comfortable chair, that's plenty. Right. And that seems like a good place to stop. We do need some more people for the services, but hard luck, they're not here. Let me just save it. New save game, let's have a look. I'm going to call it so we know that was episode 1. Okay. So I'll see you in episode 2, and we will see if our initial founders will survive or not. Bye for now.